Division bench item 1 for orders.
Am I audible, Millards?
Yes.
Let's pursuant to the last order, a reply has been filed yesterday night, based on which, Millards, they say that they have inspected another 50 Millards various homes. But we have not found for our comments, Millards, we don't find the reports to be enclosed in the reply. That's point one. There was another direction, Millards, as far as the policy is concerned. As far as the policy is concerned, Millards, we have given our inputs with respect to the policy, and in respect of the rules, our representative has already gone and attended the meeting so far as the drafting of the rules are concerned, Millards. So these were broadly the three directions that your lordships has issued on the last date, except for one. Both the two other things have been complied with, Millards.
But this is the reply we have served them yesterday night, Mullah. But by this reply, we have brought on record, Mullah, that in pursuant to Honorable Court Order dated 10/10/23, Mullah, the inspection have been done. Number one, inspection of 58 CCIs have been so far done, and Mullah, the reports are being compiled. Mullah, the committee has submitted their report, and these are under process. Mullah, it has been compiled with, and with the previous report, on the last occasion, we have submitted some of the reports. The other reports are with us. They are compiling. They will submit it. And as regard the state child protection policy, we have annexed the letter, that it is already submitted to the government for approval. Kindly, page 16. Page 16 in the bunch,
Yes.
Page 16 is the letter on 13/3/2024. The Secretary to the Government of Assam, Department of Women and Child Development, and Member Secretary, State Child Protection Society, they have submitted the Assam State Child Protection the draft policy draft before the government for approval.
The statement you are making appears to be contrary to page 13. In 13, you are saying that the paragraph 3, that the draft rules will be submitted by the team to the government by March.
That is rules as regard the JJ juvenile justice rules. This is the state child policy.
Okay.
There are two things,
Okay.
One is policy, state child protection policy, and other is the rules,
But again, you see paragraph 4 of the same page 13.
Yes,
Now you're saying as per para 8 of so and so,
yes,
I drafted a child policy. The said policy has also been handed over to the team for further improvement.
Your Lordship.
So if it is under improvement,
it was handed over. This is in response to earlier, this is an annexure to this,
no,
it was submitted.
I understand, but your statement must be consistent with the documents on record.
Correct, this report was submitted on the last occasion, This is a part of the present report. Kindly see, the page 3. It was handed over to the committee earlier.
Okay.
After their deliberation, now we have submitted it before the government.
Okay.
This page 12, Lordship has taken up. Page 12 is the response which we submitted on last occasion, on 8th of February, when the matter was taken up.
So your first statement is that the child policy has been handed over to the government
It for notification.
for
Malad.
notification.
For notification.
They have to approve and then notify.
Yes, Malad. That has to be notified.
So
that is-
what
that
is
is
the
the
name?
program.
Child?
And Malad,
What is the name of the policy? Child
Malad, page 16.
protection policy.
Yes, Malad. Protection policy.
It will be Assam State's child protection policy. Manoj.
Assam State, yes, Malad. So for the inspection part is concerned, Malad, of the CCIs.
Just a moment. This is first is the child protection policy. Policy.
Yes.
Second, you said about inspection. Please repeat that again.
Malad, as regard the inspection of the child care institutions, they have so far inspected 58 CCIs. On last occasion, it was 8, Malad. Now they have done 50. More 50 more, Malad. Total is 58. But kindly come to page 2 of this compilation, Malad. On the way, I said, traffic vehicle also said.
This was the online video. We are still at same place.
Malad.
You submitted a previous report of 7/2/2024.
Yes, Malad.
Please come to that.
Yes, Malad.
In the response page 2
Malad.
or serial number 3 of that compilation,
Yes, Malad.
please come to para 4.
Para 4. As regard para 5, Malad.
Para 8.
Para 8. As regard para 8 of the order, the CSPA, the SCPS, Assam has drafted a state child protection policy in collaboration with the UNICEF, Assam. The state policy has also been handed over to the team as aforesaid for further improvement. A draft copy of a draft policy is annexed as an NHAE. We have annexed.
Yes. So that means the present statement is a replication of what you said earlier.
Gotcha.
Now look at the previous order we had passed on 8/2.
8/2, yes, Lord.
Paragraph 3.
Yes, Lord. Para 3. The counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the state government has made a draft child policy which has not been notified, and therefore he submits that the government of Assam be directed to notify the draft child policy. He submitted that the social audit process is
Let us stop here. Now, what is the present status?
Well,
which is correct.
the present status is
Here are, according to this, there are two stages. One is draft policy, then it was sent for improvement.
logic.
Now it is submitted before the government. When submitted before the government, and when can government notify this?
Well,
That will resolve the first issue.
Well, after taking all the suggestion and these things, on 13th of March, it has been submitted to the government. for
So
notification.
final submission is
Has
on
been-
13th of March.
On 13th of
Okay,
March.
very good.
Annexure H page 60.
Because the same was recorded on the
Yes.
last occasion at
No.
paragraph 3.
Yes, Lord.
So therefore, what is the actual position? And somewhere it is reflected that it was for sent to the stakeholder and all. So this is now got the final shape and
Yes.
it is submitted. It is
To
now
the
in the
government?
government's court.
To the government for notification. Lord.
Okay.
Logic.
That is one part. Now in social audit.
So second part is that child care institution 58 has been visited.
Lord, for that, kindly come to page 2 of this compilation I have handed over
Yes.
to the Lord. Page 2.
No, we take your word for it.
Vote for it.
Logic.
Tell us.
We take your word for it.
So far, just I am indicating, Lord, the as on 27/3, para 3, 27/3/2024, the committee have conducted 58 visits covering CCIs of Kamrup Metro, Kamrup, Dorong, Baksa, Sonitpur, Nagaon, Morigaon, Kachar, Hailakandi, Karimganj, Nalbari, Borpeta, and Udalguri. And the inspection of CCI has been done, keeping in view the Form 46 of the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children Model Rules 2016. On the basis of the format, the committee has prepared the summary report along with observations, recommendations, and remarks. But this report they have submitted in that form, and we are compiling, Mulad. That is we are doing, Mulad. And the CCI like an inspection report, no, we didn't have it at the open. 58.
Mhm.
We are just giving you an information that whenever it suits our calendar, we also propose to go go and inspect one of those inspected PCIs. Where we will go, we'll disclose not only when we move out.
Yes.
That's a very nice initiative, Malaj. That'll revitalize the entire process, Malaj. This statement, Malaj, it will revitalize.
Let us see, because
Yes,
first
Malaj.
information is something we require.
Yes, Malaj.
Unless we visit, we don't have the first-hand information.
Correct.
You wanted to say something? We are not disbelieving your inspection. For
The committee, court-appointed committee has not inspected.
we are not disbelieving what you've done.
Will not
Only-
inspect, will visit.
Correct. The court-appointed committee has done, Mulad, and
No,
they
it's
have
okay.
submitted report.
It's okay. Once we have those facts and figures.
Logic. Well, I have asked Mulad that can be submitted by April.
My lordship,
Okay.
in the last hearings, lordship was, we had a direction that we should subgroup our team. And accordingly, we have completed 58 and we have tried to cover the far distance district also, including Kachar. So we are taking some time to compile, since we have collected the reports in Form 46.
It's okay. Once
So
you have.
once we get, and in the next date, we'll be able to compile. Last 8 visits, we have already submitted to your.
No, once
honor.
you have initiated the process,
Yes.
we are happy with it. Only we have to conclude it, number one. And we also take notice that this is election time. Maybe you will have more burden on you than we can foresee. So we take into account that also. We will not, push you during this period. But keep those inspection in your, those inspection within your, within your calendar, and do it as and when. You may be slow in this period, but
my lord will be able to complete it within the month of April, since we have already completed 58.
It's okay.
So
It's okay.
once we do it, we'll be able to compile the reports and give the recommendations.
We in fact express our satisfaction that at least we have initiated, and last time it was 8, now it is 58.
58.
So it shows a good sign. We appreciate what you have done.
My lord, in between there was a lot of holidays also in the month of January, so we apologize on that, but we'll try to finish it off as soon as possible, my lord.
Oh, we are thankful since you have expressed your hope that you will be doing it. We have full faith on you. This is something which, unless you have a passion, you will not be able to do it.
Correct.
So this is a process where we would only see that the inspection part is completed within the shortest period of time. We are not pushing you through at this stage. Then next.
But as regard the rules, before that, I just would like to read that the next parameter. As regard para 5 of the order dated 10/10/23, the replies thereof.
Just a moment. Just a moment. Let my brother get it. Just a moment. Yes, now please read that.
This is as regard, this is the para 5 of the order dated 10/10/23. The replies thereof are furnished at Annexure E. Annexure E, that we have referred. We submitted that particular instruction on earlier occasion, where we have said that we have sent the particular policy to the committee. It is to state that pursuant to the suggestions made by the petitioner, the State Child Protection Society Assam conducted a one-day training program. That training program where many persons they have attended. That we have stated. The State Child Protection Society Assam conducted a one-day training program for social workers of the Juvenile Justice Boards of Borpeta, Vishwanath, Kasar, Soraideu, Sirang, Dhemaji, Dhubri, Dima Hasao, Gwalpara, Hailakandi, Hojai, Jorhat, Karbi Anglong, Kokrajhar, Lokhimpur, Majuli, Morigaon, Nalbari, Sonitpur, South Salmara, Udalguri, Tinsukia, Dibrugarh, Dorong, Sibsagar and Kamrup Metro as first phase of such training on 9/11/23. The aforesaid training program was organized in collaboration of the Assam State Unit of Assam, the Bachpan Bachao Andolan, led by Srimati Bobita Saikia, Sri Abhay Avasti, Manager, Training and Capacity Building, and Sri Baban Prakash, Project Coordinator, KSCF, New Delhi, were the resource person in the training program, and they interacted with the social workers of the JJBs throughout the day. A copy of the agenda training we have annexed at Annexure F. At page 14, Annexure F, you will find at page 14. They have also conducted the second phase of training on 22nd and 23rd of February.
Not realistic. Now comes your next paragraph.
Then, as you got the draft rules,
Just a moment.
Logic.
Just a moment.
Logic.
Mr. Sharma, this item wise on child protection policy, do you
Yes,
have
Malad.
a
I beg your pardon, Malad.
this in our note, the first point is child protection policy, which is sent to the
Right.
government on 13/3. I don't think you have anything to say here.
I don't have anything else, and Lordship has rightly noted, Malad. It only has to be notified now. That is all, Malad, and that was the earlier direction.
Okay.
That is one.
Number two is that child care
Like
institutions visited.
yesterday from my learned friend, possibly from the petitioner side, we have received some inputs on the Assam State Child Protection Policy yesterday night.
Okay.
In the meantime, already we have submitted it, my lord.
Okay, you can examine that also.
yes,
These were just the inputs. There was a meeting held on 20th of March.
20th
I
of
was
March.
informed those were just the inputs in a written format.
No,
Those were already
okay.
discussed.
The meeting was held on 20th of March on the rules, not on the policy, but they have given it on
It's
the
okay, you
policy.
can just consider it.
Correct.
Consider it.
Now, at this stage, it is already given to the government, my lord. At times, they will examine.
You can set that also. Maybe the government may like to read it. The inputs given can still be sent to the government. They may appreciate that.
Well, at this stage, to what extent, my lord, I'll.
Because
we'll
at
apply.
your level, you have submitted
apply.
at this level.
Yes,
So if some addition is there, send it to government to
Logical.
leave it to the wisdom of the government.
At their level, logic. Well, as they
this
get
is
the
one.
rules, my lord, kindly come to next page, page
Just,
3.
just one by one. Well, 3 items. Let us finish this and then go to the
Yes,
next
yes.
item.
Yes.
Now, this training with regard to paragraph 5.
Correct.
This is also a good sign.
Yes, Malad. That is a very appreciable Malad development, Malad. Training is one of the most important essentials to Malad. Enroll all of the people, stakeholders, Malad. So they are Assam State of Assam is doing a phenomenal job on this, Malad.
Okay. Just part dictation to take. But Mr. Pragyan Pradeep Sharma run a council for the Bachpan Bachao Andolan, the petitioner herein through video conferencing along with Mr. N. Chaudhary, learned counsel. Also heard Mr. D. Nath, learned senior government advocate appearing for the state. Mr. You are also appearing? No. Everything. Oh, okay. For the court, you are there. Your name?
N.K. Sharma Lodge.
Mr. M or N?
N.
N. Mr. N.K. Sharma,
Depending on behalf of
learned counsel appearing on behalf of Mr. H.K. Das, learned standing counsel for this court. Also heard Mr. R.K.D. Chaudhary, learned DSGI for the Union of India.
I have got something.
No, on these 3. No, we are coming item wise so that we don't forget. Also had Dr. Priti Lekha ACS, Deputy Secretary to the Government of Assam, Women and Child Development Department, who has appeared along with
Ashok Sharma.
Mr. Ashok Sharma, Program Manager within bracket CP, SCPS, Assam, and
from
also
ACPCR.
is the president of the child protection is there. You can please give your names. We'll
Yes,
record
yes,
it.
Malad. We will from ASCPCR, Lordship is directed to inform the ASCPCR. The chairperson he has come, Malad. Yes, yes. I see. Item 1 to keep
The other names, please provide. We'll
Lodge.
drop it in the order.
Yes, sir. Lodge.
Next. Tara.
Malad,
No, just a moment. We'll dictate
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
then we'll hear you again. Pursuant to order dated 8/2/2024, the learned senior government advocate has produced a communication dated 27/3/2024 received from the Deputy Secretary to the Government of Assam from a Women and Child Development Department, thereby forwarding the response of the order dated 10/10/2023. No, this.
Oh,
10/10/2023. 10/10/2023 of this court in PIL 60 of 2019. Full stop. Referring to the directions contained in paragraph 2 of the order dated 10/10/2023, it is submitted that on the last occasion, only 8 CCIs were inspected. But as on 27/3/2024, the committee has conducted. So sorry, you say High Court Notified Committee had inspected 58 visits covering the CCI small s of Kamrup within bracket Metro, Kamrup, Darang, Baksa, Sonitpur, Nagaon, Morigaon, Kachar, Hailakandi, Karimganj, Nalbari, Barpeta, and Udalguri districts. And the said inspections were carried out, keeping in view the form number 46 of the Juvenile Justice within bracket Care and Protection of Children bracket closed Model Rules, 2016. It is submitted that the reports are under compilation and would be presented before the court in due course. Next paragraph, it is submitted that in compliance of directions contained in paragraph 4 of the said order, dated 10/10/2023, a committee has already been formed. Next paragraph. Pursuant to directions contained in paragraph 5 of the said order, it is submitted that the State Child Protection Society had conducted a one-day training program for social workers of the juvenile justice boards of Barpeta of various districts as mentioned therein. The first phase of training was conducted on 9/11/2023, and the second phase of training for the chairperson and members of the child welfare committees was conducted on 22nd and 23rd February 2024 for various districts mentioned therein. So just a query. This functioning of these JJBs is under which authority of the state? Juvenile Justice Boards.
Social employment or what? Under the
The department is Women Child Development Department.
Women and Child Development.
Women and Child Development. You see, we are asking you, we are just informing you that we received many inputs on this functioning of the JABs. And we are sorry to say that in the state of Assam, the sitting of the JJBs are not happening regularly, number one. Number two, although there are meetings the sittings are held in few districts regularly, but the disposals are not up to the mark. Now you know the law under Juvenile Justice Act. There is a time limit for every for disposal of the matters. So if more than the requisite time is spent on the proceedings of the JJBs, then these people will have to be what you call they are out of the system. They come back to the society without any with the failure of the JJBs. So I think you'll have to also have some programs to sensitize the juvenile justice boards all throughout the state of Assam and bring to their notice the mandate of the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Act, so that the effective sittings take place. Infrastructure is by and large okay, except for a few items which we condone for the time being. Those are rooms of secretaries or private secretaries, and then what you call staff. There is some lacking on that, but we are not taking up those matters right now. But we are just keeping you informed that along with the training programs you are having, please also initiate some sensitization programs for the juvenile justice boards.
In terms of the act, Malad, the sitting has to be done five times a week, Malad, as per the act.
No,
5 days a week, sorry.
no, it depends on the cases you have.
Yes, Malad, that is right. But otherwise, the act mandates that it has to have a 5 day
No, we understand
sitting a
that.
week, Malad. Yes,
But,
yes. Malad.
let
Yeah,
us say-
practicality also has to be seen, Malad. I understand.
but you see, the issue is not only the sitting,
Yes, the disposal also, as your lordship
disposal
practice.
also.
But we have taken note of Malad. And Malad, the JJBs are the principal judge, magistrate. He has also a role in that, Malad.
No, I understand, but
From-
you see,
Logic.
if only when we come to know,
Logic.
because once we have those sensitization programs, I think this chairmen for the judicial officers will also join.
True.
And sensitization program does not mean that we are excluding ourselves. Sensitization program is that also people who know must also be again resensitized, so that they become aware of what is the requirement of law.
True.
Just a moment. Yes, next item in this,
But
we
next
were
is
in paragraph 5,
the juvenile justice rules, Malad.
rules, yes.
Page 3, Malad, we have indicated at the on the earlier occasion, Malad, views of some of the departments were not received, Malad. Now this has already been done, and we have indicated that I'm just reading the paragraph, Malad, page 3.
Yes, we have seen that. As regards para 10, no need, we have seen that.
Logic. So, Malad, the meeting has been held on 20th of March 2024, where Malad, the petitioner also they were there, Malad. Ultimately, Malad, the recommendation of all the participating delegates were noted by the committee and will be finalized the same at the earliest for onward submission of the government. So this will be
Meeting was held on
the last sentence, Malad, of the
20th of March, Malad.
20th of March 2024.
20 marks, I said.
We have indicated the participants in the meeting, Malad. in the paragraph we have indicated.
Can I say something in a lighter note? We know Rip Van Winkle. 20 years he slept. So just what can be the earliest? And it's
But-
very vague. That's why I'm, in a lighter note, I'm making
Lot
a
of
statement.
But after the meeting, Malad, they are just on the process, Malad. It will be submitted to the government shortly, Malad. Before the next date, Malad, it will be done.
Okay, very good.
But here involves the sensitization,
Correct, Malad.
isn't it?
Yes, Malad. I do agree, Malad. Only this is-
But you'll have to excuse me for being lighter.
Correct. No.
Yes.
Yes,
Just a moment. We'll record it. Yeah, and yes, Mr. Sharma, anything to say? Mr. Sharma, you have anything to add?
no, my lords, I think Lordship has already.
In fact, after that, Malad, in this third paragraph, we have mentioned that from Bachpan Bachao Andolan, they were present and they have given some suggestions, and we have discussed, accepted their points for incorporating the draft rules.
Okay, okay.
We have mentioned.
Just with regard to the directions contained in paragraph 7 of the order, comma, it is projected that
Yes.
three video conferences. Sorry, sorry, the views of the education department has been considered and wherever applicable, incorporated in the draft rules. The draft rules were examined by several persons named therein, and 3 video conferences were held among the core members of the drafting committee, and a state level consultation was also held on 20 March 2024 in the presence of various authorities as whose names are mentioned therein. And it is projected that the recommendations from all the participating delegates, including suggestions from the Bachpan Bachao Andolan, were noted by the committee and some of the recommendations were accepted for incorporating in the draft. And it is also projected that these recommendations would be finalized and the same will be sent to the government at the earliest. We hope and trust that before the next sitting, those recommendations and suggestions from Bachpan Bachao Andolan shall be forwarded to the government.
The rules should be notified by then, my lords.
Notification at the government level may take some time, but from our side, not they will submit it before the government. Notification to MCC as well.
We also express our hope and trust that the government, after due considerations, will approve and notify the child protection policy for the state of Assam. at the earliest.
From their side, they will submit a lot, and they, for notification, they may have, because of MCC, may have
You're
some,
saying hope and
may have
trust.
some, lot. They will do, they will do.
Unless we express our hope, nothing
True, Malad.
may happen.
That's true, that's true, that's true.
Uh,
But the,
we said that for those 2 months, we are not giving any, we are not pressurizing the government. But we are relying on their wisdom to do it at the earliest.
true, Malad. Gotcha. We'll convey, Malad.
And we also
Yes, yes,
propose
yes.
that the dates, next date would be fixed after the election results,
Malad,
so that the officers are not taxed
correct.
further in
Lots.
this, in these proceedings. Yes, next.
Malad, next, Malad, there is a difficult, Malad, part, in fact, the social audit part. Social audit, the last paragraph in the page 3, Malad. But we have taken up the matter with the.
Lordships will see para 14 and 15 of
No,
your.
no, no.
Not,
Yes, yes.
See, here is the whole problem. If you take time from November 2023 till date to finalize those things,
Malad.
modalities, then
I-
sorry to say, this is not the way.
I do agree, Malad.
This is not the way.
Malad.
Even this is not before us, but if it is the way
But in fact, various communications have been sent to them.
for
Page-
pure,
page-
if you give them up,
Page 17, Malad, can you-
for
it,
them,
uh,
it cannot be, we cannot wait for that.
True,
Give it to one of the best, what you call, government departments who are onto tendering system. PWD or PHE, those people
Correct.
who do the urgent short tenders,
Mm-hmm.
forests, give it to them.
But in fact, at the first, when we took instructions. Why is it particular?
26th. Then teachers accepted the letter on 14 November 23. Sought some more time to get response from Mumbai. Now it was last case to Rama Punhali meeting. It like a 4 to nothing.
Because if this TISS is
They are
not
not
taking.
interested, let them go.
interest,
So kindly,
not
yes,
someone else.
page 17, Malad, we have next. Malad, repeatedly we are
So
communicating. with
forget
them.
about them.
True, Malad. But in fact, there was
Forget
an,
them.
there was an organization from Mumbai, Malad. We have chosen them. But subsequently, the name of TIS came. We contacted
See,
them, they
if
agreed.
this is the way of
This is the-
deciding, then how fast they will do the sociology? Forget them. We are not
Lordship-
saying this is
Lordship,
the
I-
wisdom, your wisdom. If this is the conduct.
Malad, kindly in the order, Lordship may observe that it will
It's
be open.
liberty.
It will be open for us,
We give
Malad,
you
to go
liberty.
forward.
We give you liberty,
Go
because
go with
you
others.
can't have the delay.
Correct.
You see, when
That-
the name of TISS came, we thought that they were, what you call, they were more recognized institution.
True.
Because we had some reservations that people in Mumbai coming to Assam and conducting audit. You know, it's something which everybody knows, but nobody says. Even in Mumbai, there are people who will not go beyond Khar. For them, the world is in Mumbai. Their area is limited to 1 or 2 places. At best, Bandra they will go. And for them, everything else is a village. You know the language in Mumbai. They said Bahar Gaon. So everything else, except the what you call a particular locality, for some Mumbaikars, it is village. So that is why.
So let us explore Malad, other Malad. Not only
you
not
do
only
it.
that Mumbai party, or if they have some other, let us explore other. Lordship,
Yes,
keep it
yes.
open, Malad, in the order.
That is why for Mumbai people, we had some reservations coming to Northeast in
Yes.
the weather condition in the territory, which is otherwise.
Mhm.
Just, in respect of the directions contained in para 14 and 15 of the said order, it is projected that communications are being made with TISS, Guwahati campus But despite last communication made on 14/11/2023, a further response from them has not been received.
But on 15/2 also page 17.
Yes, only. Okay, 14/11/2023 and 15/2/2024. Full stop. In this regard, the inordinate delay in finalization of the agency for conducting social audit will is not it does not appear to be in public interest. First of therefore, we grant liberty to the government to explore alternatives for appointing persons for conducting social audit. So we hope and trust that the agencies will be finalized prior to the next date of listing.
No problem. No problem.
Yes, you wanted to say something?
Well, kindly come to last order, 8/2/24, para 5.
Yes.
Lordship has directed that the so-and-so shall also inform the ASCPCR, Government of Assam, to send their representative to
Yes,
attend the
yes,
court.
yes,
But the chairperson has come.
yes.
But here I would pray, my lord, that they, in the entire team, my lord, they have appeared for the first time here. Kindly give us time till the next date so that they can
Yes.
submit a report from
No,
their side.
you see, we must acknowledge his presence,
Lordship.
because last time when he came to give us a courtesy visit, because after assuming the office of the chairman,
Lordship.
so it is that interaction that we requested him to be present, because ultimately he is the person who will
Monitor.
under whom everything has to proceed under the umbrella of the Women and Child Development Department.
Yes, my lord.
Therefore, if he is present, he will understand what is our viewpoint, what is the requirement of the state, and how best he can assist the entire process, so that we achieve a good standard of monitoring the CCIs. Number two, sensitization of the JJBs, the other many processes which are there for implementation of the child welfare schemes, and the institutional care of the child in conflict with law.
Correct, my lord.
So that is why we requested his presence, so that he can understand that we. So from next time onwards, you can send your representative. You are just aware of what is happening. We just wanted to put everything in particularly in a appropriate manner, so that it is the system which works. We are no longer required to monitor it. You should be a part of creating a system, an ecosystem where the system runs itself.
Yes, my lord. True.
So because you are the man in the field, you will know more than us so far as implementation of these policies are concerned, because you are in the field. Anything what you call the first feedback you are getting. So you will be the person who will suggest what are the requirements and the policies, what more can be done.
Right.
Because we are I'm repeating again. We all will have to have some compassion for these children, and then only we can achieve the goal we want to, and what is envisaged in the act. Right. Yes. Mr. Chaudhary, you wanted to say something?
Yes.
You're over, I think.
Well, that's all for now.
Lordship, based on my submissions within the affidavit, Lordship, we had given an indication that certain amount has been released and something has been spent. Lordship was pleased to direct me to file an affidavit indicating how this is being monitored by the Union Lordship. In fact, I've taken it up with the concerned ministry, Lordship. They're seeking for some more time, Lordship, to file them. Hopefully by the next date, Lordship. Before the next date, I will file my affidavit.
Okay.
It is being monitored.
We are proposing, as said earlier,
Yes, Lordship.
that let us have it the dates after the election so that you have a clarity
Lordship.
in the process,
Lordship.
and the officers will also be free because
Yes.
they will be burdened with
Now-
many duties.
Now, Lordship, so
You suggest a date, Mr. Sharma?
Well, it's any date of your lordship's convenience. I would prefer a Monday, but only if it's not inconvenient to your lordship's lords. Because what I was intending, Malad, for the next hearing, if your lordship permits me just 1 minute, I wanted to comply. Malad's lordship has passed almost about 50 orders as of now, and a lot of steps have been taken by this honorable court. Probably the initiative taken by this court, Malad, is the best. Overall, I have appeared in overall high courts, Malad. So a conclusive, detailed judgment is required from this court, like Bombay and Karnataka also, Malad. So what I'm doing, Malad, headwise, because Supreme Court has passed, Malad, 15 directions. And in each of the directions, your lordships has passed several orders, and as a result of which, Malad, several compliances has been done, Malad. So I want to compile all of that, Malad, heading-wise, and I will present that before my lordships for your lordships' convenience.
Yes. Yes.
So that a compilation, whole order can be passed, Malad, the detail of what has been done pursuant to your lordship's orders.
But we are reminding ourselves that it is in view of the large number of orders which are there on record that we deemed it appropriate that we will take a few items and then proceed. Because
Yes,
otherwise,
Malad.
when you are taking the whole wagon.
Yes, nothing happens, Malad.
Yes.
But I mean, I can say, Malad, with some this thing, because I have appeared in the other high courts also, we have made tremendous progress as far as the state of Assam is concerned.
That is a good, what you call, pat for the
No,
government.
Malad, the
Government-
orders speak for itself, Malad.
Yes, yes.
it's
take
good,
it-
Mr. Lordship.
We take the compliment when coming from you because it is at your initiative of Bachpan Bachao Andolan that this is happening.
Yes, Malad. Yes, Malad.
So it is good that the state representatives are here.
Yes.
Please suggest a date. Please suggest
If
a
it
date.
can be on 13, maybe we are having elections on 6th here.
No. After the results, kindly.
After the results.
Suggest a date.
But
You have a calendar there in the table. On the table, you have a
10th
calendar
of
there.
June is a Monday, Lordship. It will be convenient for Mr. Sharma also.
On
10th of June
10th of
10th of June.
is a Monday. Subject to what Mr. Sharma said.
Malad, something in the end of May would be better, Malad. June is a vacation month.
Oh, acha.
But on 6th, possibly the result will come. We will end. Thereafter, we
They can notify.
on the date of-
Malad, after the elections, the officers would be free. And I believe the elections, as far as Assam is concerned, is much earlier.
No, the results. Everything will now depend
Oh,
on
the counting. Yes, of course, Manoj.
Because notification.
notification, because the government has to be moved
We-
and
We
decision has been
expect that
taken.
notifications and rules, no, we are not passing any order, but before the next date. So that you can come and say that this part is over, now we can take the other parts of the direction by the school.
But in that case, kindly keep it on 24th of June, up 2 weeks after the result.
No problem. In the meantime, that inspection can also be completed,
it will
report
be-
can also be given
Report can be.
Compile the
with an advance copy to Mr. Sharma. As per their.
On 24th of June,
24th
2 weeks after the result.
Okay, 24th of June. Okay. Mr. Sharma?
Yes, Manoj. I was actually, Manoj, in order to ensure compliance, I understand the elections were there. If we keep 1 day in between, just for monitoring it, maybe for 5 minutes, it
No,
might.
Officers will be more taxed.
Oh, very well. I understand.
Because you don't product from the, they will not be able to notify.
And you see, we have to take cognizance of the fact that unless till the date, the code of conduct is in place,
Very well. A lot of decisions cannot be taken. I appreciate.
it will not be able to do it.
Correct.
So we don't want to tax the officers because
Yes,
the government
Manoj.
can't do anything.
Well, the end of 24th of June is
Okay.
we can have it.
Inspection to legal environment, they will be able to complete.
Next para. Having heard all the stakeholders present, we once again reiterate our hope and trust that before the next date of listing, the government would do the needful for notifying the child protection policy This is number one. Number two, the High Court notified committee shall be able to complete the inspection of all the child care institutions. Semicolon. Number C, the rules that the rules under the Juvenile Justice within bracket Care and Protection Act shall also be notified. Next para. As prayed for by the learned DSGI, we grant time to the Union of India to file the response by way of an affidavit in terms of order dated 8/2/2024, which shall be done at least 2 days prior to the next date of dissolution. Next para. Next para lists the matter on 24/6/2024.
Malaj, this just one aspect, Malaj. Lordship would have indicated about the training in the order because that is one of the aspects that the Supreme Court had pointed out. I don't recall whether that has come in the order because my learned friend had briefed that a certain training has.
We have recorded it.
Very,
Training
very,
recorded it. But we are not saying more about training.
very well, very well.
The training is recorded in the order.
Yes, yes.
Anything else you have left out? No. Dr. Sekhya, you can send your representative from the next date onwards.
Well, I have given all the names and information of the.
No, for Mr. Sekhya, you can send your representative. You may not be
Also,
required.
also in the last para, kindly, like this. Kindly mention, we will show the, that particular order in the security. For the arguments.
Oh, acha. Okay.
In the last order, Lord should mention. I have given all the names and designation.
Security officer and name and done. Order is still very good.
Okay, that has been resolved. They have finalized it. Whoever officers want to visit, either in the previous working day or in the morning, at 10 o'clock, you can give the names.
Yes.
He will communicate to the security and they will be brought in. They had a talk.
That will, that.
My court master says it's not required to be reflected in the order.
No.
That will be done.
No.
Either on the previous working day, you give it to him, or at 10 o'clock in the morning, you give a list. And they will be, it will be informed to the security.
We, in the morning at 10, we.
Huh. That communication dated 27/3/2024 is made a part of record.
Section of section complete for the report to completion.
In respect of that series matter,
Yes.
Your Lordship, from item number 4 to 10.
So you are pressing hard to do it.
Yesterday, I spoke to Mr. Jiaul Kamar. He said that he won't be able to do it. So even I did not prepare.
I think, my lord, there's some loss in his family last night, and
Oh,
because of that, he was not mentally,
Okay. No,
possibly
correct,
he's not come to the court also.
correct.
I believe, my lord, these cases we can take it up after the views directly, and that time, if anybody doesn't, at least I'm sure, my lord, if others they don't do, I'll do my case. That's the thing, because the persons are behind the bar.
Uh,
My lord, we suggest a date 25th April.
Prayer is made on behalf of Mr. Z. Kamar, Leonard, Senior Counsel, for for the appellants in Criminal Appeal 6 of 2022 on the ground that he is in bereavement. All sides are represented. So accordingly, as agreed to by all sides, list the matter for hearing on, give a date after leave vacation. 25th. Okay. Thursday.
25th of April.
But
Correct.
since it's a what you call there are several connected appeals. For each appellant, please prepare a short what you call bullet points. You need not make a complete, not in argument format, but just highlight the points you wanted to raise. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for us to make a note. So in the line you are arguing, please prepare a
But
short.
few years back, I got a hint that cross one side witnesses, one side the accused, who has seen whom, and so I'll try to prepare that now. There are lots of accused, lots of witnesses.
I will just share it with you. They have, Mr. Prasad is here. He has done it in one of the cases. In one of the matters where I was assisting his senior, they were, I forgot now, about 70, 80 witnesses and documents running into lakhs of pages. And that the entire appeal was heard on the basis of 2-page chart. So not more than 2 pages. It was the entire format in what you call statistical presentation. And we could argue the matter with those 2 pages for 18 days. Not I, but seniors argued the matter for 18 days before a division bench.
I wanted to say that story only because I heard it few years back about, so I'll try to make that chart, my lord.
That is required, otherwise presentation will be very difficult, not only for you, for us also.
Because that chart, one chart will help in respect of our placement of the case by all the lawyers, my lord.
No, you don't know, you can't predict Mr. Bhattakur.
No, but
Whether he'll allow your chart to prevail over him, we don't know.
another thing, I can do something, my lord. I'll place my chart without keeping the other parts empty. Then my lord will fill up while arguing the case.
Okay.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
Since it's a long matter, can be taken up as a first item as my prayer. Since it's a long matter, can be taken up as a first item or anything on 25th.
25th of the list.
No, rest assured that we are here for hearing.
Yes.
Correct. It depends on you when you want to start. Because so far as our bench is concerned, motion day is a hearing day,
Same.
admission day is a hearing day, orders day is a hearing day. So at any stage you can take up hearing.
Achha.
Deeply obliged.
That's it. I would like to mention item number 11. Okay, PJ Mohanta is out of station. We have taken consent of opposite party.
Item 11, sir.
मंडे का ट्यूसडे फिक्स करो मंडे पहले मंडे
Who's you're for?
I'm for opposite party. Opposite party, respondent.
For the appellant,
No, respondent.
for the respondent. Who is for the appellant? You are for the appellant. Now you see, you are unnecessarily creating a situation where we are bound to retaliate and express our displeasure. You made a mention for listing the matter for hearing. This matter has come by orders. And you projected a ground that the respondent is unable to prove wrong. And then when the matter is reached, then you take an adjournment. Now, we are adjourning the matter, but with the direction that you will inform the respondent by a letter under registered post with AD and produce us the acknowledgement that she has received it. And unless you do so, or if you do not do it, we'll impose a cost of 10,000 on the lawyer with a rider that it cannot be recovered from the respondent. This will be paid by you. Because once you pay for listing and then take an adjournment, it's unpardonable.
Lordship, we don't have problem to do the case
We are
today.
not asking you anything.
They are asking for
We are
adjournment.
not asking you anything. But we are expressing our displeasure on the respondent. Both sides are represented. Next paragraph. This matter was listed for hearing at the instance of the respondent as a mentioned memo dated 22/3/2024 was submitted to the court for an out of turn listing. And the posting was sought on 28/3/2024. Full stop. The request for urgent listing was made by projecting that the respondent has to repay a loan. Next paragraph. Today, when the matter was listed, the counsel for the respondent has prayed for an adjournment. Full stop. This prayer for adjournment has invited the displeasure of this court. Next paragraph. Therefore, we intend to pass a conditional order for cost to the following effect. Full stop. The learned counsel for the respondent shall inform the respondent in writing by a letter under registered, sent by registered post with AD to inform her that the prayer for adjournment was made by them. Full stop. A proof of dispatch of notice by registered post with AD and the AD card shall be produced before the court by way of an affidavit. Full stop. Unless such a notice is sent and proof is produced before the court, we impose a cost of rupees 10,000 on the learned counsel for the respondent, which is full stop. Such costs shall become payable if such notice is not sent and a proof thereof is not filed by way of an affidavit. Full stop. Once such affidavit is filed, the cost need not be paid. Full stop. We make it clear that the cost shall not be recoverable from the respondent. Next paragraph. It will be notice along with a downloaded copy of this order. Next para. The matter stands adjourned today. List on 31/5/2024. 31/5/2024 is the next date. Respondent. No. Dijimos que podía hacer.
Beg my pardon, Lordship, I'm appearing for the appellant. I wrongly mentioned.
We asked you 4 times at least for whom you are appearing. You said respondent, therefore you invited our displeasure.
Beg my-
If you don't know for whose brief you are standing, don't be here in the court. You would have done better ourselves without your assistance. You don't know for whom you are standing, you don't be in court. There are many other places here where can be there profitably spending our time. After cost, you realize for whom you are standing. Listen, on behalf of the appellant, prayer for adjournment is made. Mr. Prayer is allowed. List on. Give it after a week.
May please, your Lordship. I got to mention item number 3, my lord. My senior counsel, Mr. Z, relative was died yesterday, my lord. My lord,
Okay. Same number one on behalf of the Mrs. Head Command. Before John, both sides are represented. Okay. List after?
after 11th of April, my lord, after 8th, my lord. 11th of April, my lord.
After 11th, we fix it on 12th, then
12. 12. After
no, walls have ears. If you can come after 12, you can argue for the walls and we'll hear it. Walls have ears.
18, my lord, then.
I did videos after vacation. I'm ready to side, currently side. I think dates will be given by the court master after some time.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Daily list item 1 for orders.
Here in this matter, I have been told by my friend Anders that the newly engaged OC in the concerned PS, he is taking some more time to produce a service report because he is newly engaged.
Okay. How much time?
Lordship, 10 days may be given, 10 days or 1 week.
10 days. Make it 5th of April.
Lordship,
It will be less than 10 days, but
Lordship,
because in the last week again, there will be a lot of
yes.
difficulties. So, both sides are represented on the prayer made by Ms. S.H. Boral and APP. List on 5/4/2024 so as to enable her to collect the service report from the officer in charge of the jurisdictional police station in respect of notice issued to respond number 2.
By order dated 26/2/2024, there were 2 directions. One was service report and second was preparation of the paper book. The paper book has been prepared.
We We take notice that the paper book has been prepared. You got the paper book?
I have not received.
Okay,
Prepared.
paper book prepared. So let the copies of paper book be furnished to the learned amicus curiae. You have received it?
Lordship, my
There is
friend has
signature.
told it there is a signature of receiving it by our office.
Okay.
Okay.
Item 2.
This is your lordship.
Yes, sir. Service report and responding to the service report, not the service. Service report, service report to get out the line. Service. Not to save service. Yes, service report is still awaited.
Service report is still awaited, my lord, from the subdivisional magistrate Titabar. Can I make a prayer, my lord? It's a jail appeal, my lord. I am appearing as a legal aid counsel. Can I take help, Planet PP, for scanning the thing to the person concerned for notice purpose, my lord, as usually court is doing.
Give it to her.
I will provide a scan copy to the member.
Yes, yes, that will be wonderful.
Otherwise, paper book is ready, my lord. Matter is ready for hearing. Only because of service report, it is available. 302, no? 302, 323.
Yes, it's under section 302, Lordship.
In fact, it is 302. We may exempt you
Yes,
from
yes.
issuing
If
notice.
lodges exam, then I need not to file.
And recently
I'm on
there is a
the
notification,
alternative-
Lordship, of this honorable court. That is 20th March, Lordship, that I have given to the court master. So that is perhaps not mandatory, obligatory to make the
Informant a party.
informant as a party, Lordship.
Pardon me?
So, Lordship, I have sent a notification to the court master. Lordship, peruse it. So there is some directions. So far as
Notification number 17.
Lordship 70, yes.
17, we are aware of it.
Yes.
Let's say, but Miss Environment and Legal Aid Council, as well as Miss S.S. Baral and APP for the state. Next para. It is seen from the office note dated 22/3/2024 that service report on respondent number 2 has not yet been received back from the court of SDGM Titabar. Next para. We also take notice of the notification dated 17, dated, what is the date?
20th March 2020.
March 2024, from which it appears that in connection with offences,
Lordship, the appeal under section 378.
no, we are not saying that.
Yes. I'm sorry, Lord.
As per which notice is not mandatorily required to be issued to the respondent 2 in this case, as the appellant is convicted under section 302 IPC.
370.
Therefore, while granting liberty to the respondent 2 to participate in the proceedings, if so desired, we are inclined to strike out the name of respondent 2 and exempt the legal aid counsel for taking first steps for service of notice on respondent 2.
Equity.
Next para, as the paper book has been prepared, list the matter for hearing. In the month of May, 2024.
Which date, my lord? Which date?
We are not fixing a date. In the month of May.
2020.
Just a moment. Before any other bench, without one of us. This is.
Please give it to specific. Time to the level.
Maybe also that is not a.
Yes.
Oblige. Oblige.
Item 12 for hearing. Four.
Oh, it's a 4 is residential. Okay.
May please
Just a minute.
Balance hearing, my lord.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
It is a heavy. Is a cassette.
Oh,
I swear, I mean. When? He's one of them. Digital receiving people.
Appellants are convicted under 302, 34 and 341.
341.
Now, my lord, the FIR at page is at page 4.
Yes,
May I read it, madam?
yes.
Humble submission is that around 6 p.m. on 21/3/2010, 4 boys, namely Sonaram Boro, Bisitro Boro, Nizam Boro, and Pradip Boro, all of whom residents of Simlabari village, went to the house of Upendeka to bring a battery on rent. As they did not find the members of the Upendeka's family, they came back. On their way back, the accused persons assaulted them with sticks. As a result, Pradip Boro became unconscious on the spot. Though he was immediately shifted to Baganpara Hospital, the doctor referred the
him to medical college. Now it is learned that Sri Pradip Bora succumbed to his injuries in Guwahati. That is the FIR, my lord. Now 10 witnesses have been examined, my lord, including the officer who conducted the inquest report and the doctor who conducted the postmortem, as well as the IO of the case, investigating officer. Now, if I may take lordship to the, and charges were also framed under the same sections 341, 34 and 302. Page 10 is the PW1, man.
It is on the. Yes, on the. Yes, on. Okay, this is the bow by.
चार्ज डेट में ऑर्डरशिप देखिए 3/10/2012 Ms. Jan, you want to consult the trial court record?
Lordship, no.
No.
Lordship, what?
You wanted
Thank
to
you.
consult the trial court record?
After I go through all this, I'll definitely consult. Asa.
You can
Page 10 of the paper book, no, PW1.
Yes.
Bishitra Bora, he is also one of the victims who went to bring the battery, man. I know the accused persons.
Vichitra Bora, he is also an accused.
My lord. Bishitra Bora. No, my lord, he is one of the victims.
No, no,
One of the victims.
no, no. You come to FIR page 4, you just now read.
My,
Vichitra Boro is number 2.
no, my lord, accused persons are given separately at the top, my lord.
Accused persons are.
These are the accused persons, and these
Oh,
four
these-
people, they went to the
These,
house of Upendaka.
these are victims.
Victims.
Oh.
Sonaram Boro, Vichitra Boro, Nizam Boro, and Pradip Boro. These are the victims, my lord. And Pradip Boro, that person, he expired, deceased. Bye.
Wait, these are these persons. Yes. Yes.
He is one of the victims, man. I know, I'm reading the evidence, man. Page 10. I know the accused persons. I knew this is Pradip Boro. I also know the informant. The incident took place 2 years ago. It took place around 6 p.m. as there was a ceremony in our house on that day. I went to the house of Upen looking for a battery. But when I did not find anyone in the house of Upen, I returned home. On my way, I met Deepak. He was in an inebriated state and hurled abuses on us. A fight ensued thereafter. Kondorpa and Deepak assaulted Pradip. On seeing them engaged in a fight, I went to my house. They assaulted Pradip and fell him on the road. When Pradip fell down, we got frightened and therefore we went to the village and informed the villagers. Later, the villagers came there and found Pradip lying on the road. At first, Pradip was taken to Baganpara and from there he was shifted to GMC. Pradip died about 1 hour later. Thereafter, he had been taken to GMC. The dead body was cremated after completion of the inquest and postmortem examination. I deposed before the magistrate under section 164 and so and so. Now, my lord, will kindly see the cross part. Police recorded my statement 1 week after the incident. It is not a fact that I did not state before.
Deepak?
My lord,
Deepak is not the accused.
Deepak is an accused, my lord. There are 4 accused, my lord.
Upendaka.
Upendaka, Kondorpa Deka, Torun Medhi, and Deepak Medhi. Page 4, my lord.
Upendaka, Munna Teka, Kondorpa Teka, Rango Borua.
Yes, some Ragan Borua is there, my lord.
Yes. Who is this Deepak?
Deepak, he was convicted, my lord.
Deepak is the
Convicted.
accused. Is the convicted person. His name is not there in the FIR.
Not there in the FIR, my lord.
But in the evidence of the witnesses, his name is there.
Ragan Borua
Upendaka, Munna, Elias, Deepak Medhi.
Deepak Medhi.
Yes, Medhi. Medhi will never.
No, then you come to the committal order at page 9.
Yes.
Munna is the alias of
Deepak
Deepak Medhi.
Upendaka, Munna, alias Deepak Medhi.
Ragan Borua is Torun Medhi.
Yes. So is the named accused.
During investigation, their name came out.
LIS.
Munna boli ase nahi yaar. Oh, Munna boli ase.
FIR it is Munna.
Okay, Munna and Rangapura.
Munna is Deepak Medi.
Acha, stand
Remember?
corrected, yes.
Yes.
Munna is Deepak Medi. Munna
No,
Deka.
Munna Deka.
Munna
He-
Deka.
He is
Huh.
Munna Medi.
Munna alias Deepak Medi. Yes,
Deepak
it's a
Medi.
Munna Deka.
The committal order, madam.
I'll see the father's name, son of Horokanta Deka.
You check from the
In
LCR.
the 313, we will get it. Yes, I'll check it from the LCR, please. Deepak's. Yes, Deepak's father's name is Horokanta Medhi. So Deka and Medhi, they are using it interchangeably.
No, no, no.
Torun Medhi.
Horokanta is okay.
Page 54.
Huh,
Page 54. Father's name is Umesh Medhi.
54.
Huh.
Munna. Father's name is Umesh Medhi. But here, Lordship will see
No,
paragraph.
we don't know. That's why we are asking you.
Ah,
I'm asking you this question because of that only.
their identity is, yes. Umesh Medhi. Horokanta otherwise is okay, but in his sentence hearing, the name of the father is different.
The charge sheet is Deepak Medhi.
LCR,
It
Lordship.
is the charge sheet is this Medhi. Page 108.
Acha. Charge
My
sheet
brother has
is-
shown.
Umesh Medhi.
So just check up.
I'll check up from the LCR. Bhadi.
313 is Deepak Medi, son of Horokanta Medi.
Let us be very sure about what we are doing.
Yes, yes. Identity has to be determined first. Arrest memo, song. Arrest memo only also.
One aspect, there are 4 accused, my lord. I am representing only 2, my lord, and I'm representing Upen Deka and Kondorpa Deka. The rest 2 are represented by senior colleague, my lord, Mr. Mansingh.
So just a moment, because
Yes.
this will be very
Just
good
to-
case. Let us be clear on the identity.
I can understand.
Arrest memo ওখানে উল্লেখ হয় না। That they actually surrendered. After that, of course, there will be an arrest warrant.
No, the best way is you go to the Jahan. Best way is to
The
go to
arrest
the
memo and all.
no. Go to the last file. You will find arrest memos and all. There you will get clear identity.
They are not getting it. Here, they surrendered, of course, Deepak Medhi surrendered before the court.
So arrest memo would be prepared. You take your seat, you take your time.
That going to the my lord paper book, I have also seen it, my lord, but that was not challenged or there no objection was there.
No, it's not a
regarding the
question
name.
of challenge. It's a question, you see, we must be very sure of the
Yes,
identity of
yes,
the person.
that is true. I have also seen it, my lord,
Huh.
because 313 is different and in on sentence part it is different.
That's why.
Records will be written, my lord. The nicknames possibly and Medhi will be
Maybe to get her.
Medhi or data. But if dispute con, it was not disputed during track.
No, that's okay.
Understand.
That's okay, but you see, when we are
have to
authoring
speak
our
this.
judgments, we'll have to take care of it.
In the warrant for immediate custody, it's written Horokanta Medhi. Deepak Medhi, son of Horokanta Medhi. Like in 313.
That means they are going by, the police is going by the charge sheet.
No, charge sheet it is Upen Medhi. Oh, it is, no. Charge sheet it is Medhi.
No, FIR.
By the,
They are going by the FIR.
not FIR, the 313 it's Medhi, FIR it's Decca. Medhi. কিন্তু এটা বেলেগ মেধি দীপক মেধি এটা উমেশ মেধি this is totally different উমেশ এটা হরকান্ত মেধি
Because somewhere we think we don't know. Because when we can use this alias and all, there should be some statement by the IO that they are same and one person.
same person that I have not checked. But my learned friend said that that question was never raised.
No, that's okay. But in the appeal, we'll have to deal with it.
Or somewhere it will come out.
No, we did not find it. That's why we are asking it.
Chip.
Which I did not read it thoroughly. We are just glancing through it. We are not read thoroughly, but we did not find.
In a statement of accused. হরকান্ত আছে চার্জ শিট তো উমেশ মেধি আছে তাৰপিছত আকৌ 313 হৰকান্ত আকৌ হেৰি সেন্টেন্স হিয়াৰিঙত আকৌ বেলেগ উমেশ so it is something that 161 of key discussion হবে কোনা 160 In his 161 also he has written Umesh Medhi.
That's why you see, when there's a dispute with regard to identity, please get some information. Because otherwise what happens is that you will complete your hearing, burden will be on us. We have no way to find out. Because otherwise if, I don't know whether Mr. Chaudhary would be making it or not, but if he says that the identity is not in dispute, there's otherwise. But if there's a dispute with regard to the identity of the person charged and the person examined, we are, what you call, we'll be into a big problem.
P13, it is different, and again,
No, that's why.
sentence, it is
You see,
different.
unless,
Yes, sir.
unless as a council, you say that
also-
there is no dispute, then we go ahead.
Or during trial, my lord, what I meant by.
No, because you see, please try to
Yes,
understand.
yes, I understand.
When there's a dispute with regard to the identity,
That is so clear.
unless you admit, then everything is solved. But assuming that you don't admit it,
Yes, yes.
without instructions, you may be able to do it, you may not be able to do it, we don't know. But once you don't admit, that means there's a dispute with regard to the identity.
Right.
Then we have no solution with us.
Exactly.
So therefore,
That is to be clarified.
so
Needs to.
before that, we want this to be clarified
Right.
so that
My lord.
whatever is easier for us to handle the matter.
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
Clarification at this stage, perhaps by.
No, you can call the police station and then have it verified. Because this, we have to have something to go with. Because you see, even if he's in the jail, you can route your inquiry through the jailer and then have the person's identification process completed.
He might be
because-
having some explanation why Upen and Horokanto, there are two different
Why?
names.
Because you see, we have no clarity in the, so we are not passing any order. But if you want this to be clarified in whatever manner you do, then we'll see whether it is acceptable format or not.
Because everyone overlooked it, my lord. It cannot be overlooked now, my lord. Because trial.
Now, having noticed it, we can't
yes,
overlook it now.
I was just going through the file. I didn't notice when Lordship said me to consult the LCR. I thought I'll consult the LCR after I finish my paper book. Lordship will give some indication in the order so that it helps me in bringing
It is
the.
very difficult. That's why you say we have no clarity.
Hmm.
You see, unless we have a precedent or something to have an inquiry made at the appellate stage, we don't know our powers.
That is why I said at this stage,
yes.
like.
Yes. Secretary. Because if we go furthermore, you will find this, come to page 4 of the paper book. First accused is Upen Deka, son of late Monu Deka. Correct. Now come to the memo appeal. The name of the father is late Monoram Deka.
Yes, Monoram Deka.
Yes. Now,
Monoram Deka in his sentence hearing also. And Monoram Deka. Everywhere it is Monoram Deka. Here it's Monu.
no, in fact, in the charge sheet, at
Charge
page
sheet is
108,
Monoram.
Manu, M-A-N-U.
No, Monoram. Again, the Ram is there. Pondorko Deka, ঠিক আছে না? Son of Gudu. Pandapa Deka is also different. Dilip Deka.
Dilip Deka. Here it is son of Gudu.
Dilip Deka. No, in the FIR they have written the
Gudu. Gudu.
written the nicknames, I think.
No, maybe, but have it clarified. We have other tax problems within 31st of March. You don't want to tax us here.
Kondorpo. Kondorpo অলমান লিখা আছে। Dilip Deka. Ini Dilip Deka. Ini Dilip Deka. Is Dilip Deka.
So just here are order. This,
All others names, as far as Munna Deka is concerned, Upen Deka is concerned, Monu is different in FIR, otherwise it's Monoram. Everywhere it is
no, that's
Monoram.
okay. We'll have it clarified.
Lordship.
Just listen to the order.
In respect
We-
of all the accused.
If corrections are required, just indicate. Mr. Munir and Mr. Chaudhary, please hear the order. Mr. P.K. Munir, counsel for
Upen Deka and Kondorpo Deka.
for appellant numbers 1 and 2. And Mr. A. Chaudhary, learned counsel for respondent numbers 3 and 4. Sorry, appellant numbers 3 and 4 are present. And Ms. S.S. Bora, Ms. S. Jahan Rani Deviti are present. Next para. At the outset, it appears from the paper book that in the Ejahar within bracket exhibit 5, EXT 5, the name of appellant number 1, Sri Upen Deka is stated as son of Monu Deka, M-O-N-U Deka. In the Mhm.
38 is a 330.
Pen Deka থাকো।
In the charge sheet, the Upen Deka, Upen Deka apostrophe S. Father's name is late Manu, M-A-N-U. Next word, Ram, R-A-M. The third word, Deka. During his examination under section 313 CRPC, comma, his father's name is recorded as Monoram, M-O-N-O-R-A-M, Deka. Which is same as the same name in the first title of this appeal. Full stop. Next para. In respect of the appellant number 2, comma, Sri Kandarpa Deka, the FIR, comma, his father's name is recorded as Sri Gado, G-A-D-O. In the charge sheet, comma, his father's name is recorded as Sri Dilip Deka, which is same name as given in his examination under section 313 CRPC, as well as in the cost title of the memo of appeal. Next paragraph. In respect of the appellant number 3, comma, Sri Torun Medhi, comma, we find from the committal order, committal order passed by the additional chief judicial magistrate Nalbari, committal order dated 29/4/2011, passed by the additional chief judicial magistrate Nalbari, comma, we find that he has a alias of Ranga, R-A-N-G-A, next word Bura, B-U-R-A. However, in the FIR, the name of the his name is shown as Sri Ranga Bura, one word, R-A-N-G-A-B-U-R-A-H. In the charge sheet, his 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 father's name is mentioned as Raghuram, R-A-G-H-U-R-A-M, next word, Medhi, third word. And in his examination under section 313 CRPC, his father's name is mentioned as late Dhaga, Dhaga, Dhaga. Next word is Medhi. And in the cause title of this memo appeal, his father's name is mentioned as Dhago, late Dhago, Dhago, Medhi. Next, in respect of the appellant number 4, namely Deepak Medhi. It is observed from the hearing before referred committal order dated 29/4/2011 that he is an alias of Munna, Munna. First of his name in the FIR is recorded as Sri Munna Deka, a son of Sri Kanto, one word, Harkanta Deka. In the charge sheet, his father's name is mentioned as Sri Umesh Medhi. अच्छा या ना the ठीक है सर आप सब in the news examination under section 313 CRPC his father's name is mentioned as Harkanta Harkanta Medhi, which is same as the name given in the cause title. In view of the confusion in the description of the names of the appellants, the court is inclined to request the learned additional public prosecutor to have their identity confirmed from the superintendent of the concerned jail where they are presently lodged, or in any other manner as she is advised. Next paragraph. In the meanwhile, the learned counsel for the appellants can also obtain instructions as to the identity of the appellants and make their respective submissions on the next date of listing. How much time?
2-3 weeks. I'll tell the jailer to do the inquiry what time.
That's why we are permitting or any other matter. We give
2-3 weeks.
suggest a date. Both of you agree to a date.
After Bihu, 19th of April. Oh. Or 22nd of April.
23rd.
23rd.
The counsel for the appellants, as well as the learned APP, are permitted to send the downloaded copy of this order to the concerned authorities. The parties to facilitate their inquiry. List on
22nd, Monday.
22nd. Okay. 22/4/2024.
Right.
And
In fact, I'll clarify about all the 4 names perhaps because
yes. No, in fact, there's one more thing. Although we have not mentioned in the order, next time we also be prepared when there is no, as Mr. Chaudhary has said, there was no dispute with regard to the identity. Under such circumstances, when there is no dispute with regard to identity, can we proceed with the hearing?
Hmm.
Assuming you can't get information by that day.
Hmm.
Now, in that circumstances, what is your suggestion to the court?
Find out something.
Hmm?
IA is
Yeah.
there, 389, that will also.
List this IA along with the correct on 2024.
List is exhausted.
Hmm?
List is exhausted.
Exhausted.
But this is a very important point we missed. I missed.
No. In fact, you see, it's not that. The simple way of simple way explanation I have is that a CPC was reading CRPC.
CPC is more in details.
No, I don't know. But this is a case where CPC is reading CRPC.
CPC is
I have no other explanation.
Because last night I was seeing the other two matters, and then I came to know Gialda's somebody expired at 8 o'clock. So
Yes.
I did not see this matter.
No, it's okay.
It didn't come to my notice. Obliged.
Single bench. Item 1 with 2. Pronouncement of judgment, oblique order.
All the substantial questions of law sorry, there's only one is answered in the negative. And against the appellant by holding that despite joint patta held by the respondent plaintiff and the appellant's defendants, the finding of the learned first appellate court that the plaintiff was the absolute owner of the suit property cannot be said to be either perverse or illegal. Because in the context of Assam Land and Revenue Regulation, the mutation entries alone do not confer any title. In this case, the appellants have failed to show how in what manner they have acquired landholders' right, which must be shown to be in accordance with the scheme of Section 8 of the Assam Land and Revenue Regulation. In this case, the first appellate court had not complied with the provisions of Order 41 Rule 31A CPC as point of determination was not framed. I have given my reasons, and then I have said that in this case, without intending this to be a precedent, the court is not inclined to disturb the first appellate judgment only on the score that the issues were not discussed or that the point of determination was not framed by the learned first appellate court. Therefore, this appeal fails and the same is dismissed. This is the first appeal, 138 of 2009. Second appeal, RSA 127 of 2014. This appeal is also dismissed. This, both appeals are dismissed. Both appeals are dismissed. You did not hear us. Oh, sorry, I'll repeat it again. You did not hear us. You did not hear me.
Oh, no, I have.
Okay. Both the appeals are dismissed. The first appeal, order 41 rule 31A was not complied with. But on that score, we are not disturbing the judgment. But that is inherent error in the judgment. No point of determination was framed. And except for issues number 6 and 7, no other issues were discussed. So that is otherwise wrong, but we are not disturbing the judgment. There's some corrections to be made. In fact, from one bench to another, it is very difficult to concentrate on civil side. Took us time.